I think I'm gonna start leaving last names out of the podcast because I'm thinking about not them. The odds are fucking enormous, but just to number one, I can't read them. Number two, if someone from your work or whatever, hypothetically, if they're both listening, and someone leaves a voicemail, yeah, that's and they're like, "Did you send in a question to?"
Okay.
That's a good, yeah. It's a polite. I feel like a polite and respectable thing for us to do. I mean, maybe people aren't thinking about that themselves, but we can
Right.
try to help them out.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, let's.
And of course, construction has started back up.
Oh,
I
really?
can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, it's
I can't hear
nothing
anything
crazy
either.
right now. There, it sounds like they're just shifting some equipment around, but all right. I believe we are going.
Great.
Just so.
Well,
Let's get.
Okay, never
maybe.
mind. If I take it back.
Well, I never want to promise or guarantee anything with any of this techno dog shit that we got to deal with every day.
All right.
And I'm not in a bad mood.
I think.
Oh, Deadpool. Okie dar.
What's going on?
Hello.
Jack.
Hello, guys.
Hope everybody is doing well.
Yes.
Yo, Javier.
All right. What have we got?
What have we got? Boy, we've got a full show today.
Okay.
This one, I know a lot of times we'll sandbag them and we just kind of, fluff them out and we really got nothing. This one,
Mhm.
don't tell anybody, but this one's like an actual full exciting show.
Do we have a debate or
Oh.
no?
We don't have a debate.
No debate. Okay.
Okay.
Let me double check.
That's debatable.
Oh. Yeah, not that we need one, but I just didn't know. We didn't address anything.
I mean, I would love one, honestly. They have quickly become one of my new favorite parts of the podcast, but
Mhm.
Okay. That is fine. That is fine. We will do our other things.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
well, and in just like 5 minutes or so, we're gonna get going.
Yeah.
So get ready for
Um,
that.
Brain game, warm up game.
Just warm up.
Oh, do you have
Yeah.
one? Do you have a warm up game?
Songs that start with. How about no? I can't even think of a warm up game. All right, ready? Movies that
Oh.
start with. Oh, go for it.
Sorry. No. Hang on.
You
Deadpool
have something?
just said. Right, because it was written a while back, and I had to scroll up. But yeah, there is a debate.
Oh, all right. Okay, got a
Um.
debate. Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for the reminder there, Deadpool.
Thanks, DP.
I should have gone back in the room and looked, but
The rum. Go
yeah,
back
let's
on
do
the
that
rum.
one.
Rum.
I like that one.
All
Cool.
right. Well, I have not seen it, and I choose not to know about it until the debate is forthgoing. Unless I'm the moderator, then I probably should know what it is. But
I
um,
may have seen it, but I at this point have forgotten
ooh,
what it is.
okay.
So
Brain warm up. Movies that start with C, and you don't have to say the in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
ready.
Contact. Can we
Charlie and the
talk
Chocolate
about
Factory.
Contact?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like the eye thing or the movie?
Oh no, is there a movie about the eye
Yeah, just
tool?
it's about a guy on a quest to get contacts. It's a very short film.
Right. Yeah.
Just on
He
hands and
goes.
knees, shuffling around.
Mhm. The movie Contact. Tell us about it.
Well,
Have we talked about
hold on a
Contact?
second. I'm not getting
Mhm.
any wiggles on Mark's
Oh God.
Zencaster.
Well, thanks for telling me now. Holy
Oh,
moly.
yeah.
That
You
would have
might have to
been
switch because well, last night we were using
yeah.
the right mics.
Don't know what is going on up here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing wiggles either.
I see no wiggles. No jiggles
I-
either. Let me see.
No, not a
Maybe if I go back in.
Okay.
Oh, that
Sorry. Oh fuck. Did I fuck it up? I think I fucked it. What about now? No.
They did just start using the Vibra tamp thing,
Oh, really?
like the plate tamp out in front. So I don't know if you can hear it. It sounds like
I
have a
can't
vibrator running on my desk or something right now. I don't know if the mic's picking that up.
oh, so they're doing construction outside. Come on. Just turn
Wink,
it off.
wink. I'm an addict.
Weird. Can you go to settings while it's
You
being
can't.
recorded?
No,
You
I can't do it. Can you stop it? Sorry.
Yeah, just we might have to start over.
Uh,
Oh, and we
'Cause I
had
think-
nothing but good
God.
stuff already. Come on.
Well, Jeff, hang on. Oh,
I stopped it.
that's
Do you
fine.
have to start a
'cause
new room? Do we?
No, I can.
All right.
Yeah, just make sure go to settings.
It looks like he did have jiggles and some wiggles, actually. I don't know if you can take that and then like just bump it up later.
No, I think
Or it might have
it
been-
was picking up my vibe for some reason.
Okay.
God, people love to tune in for a delay.
Okay, I'm gonna hit go. New recording.
Go for it. I'm coming in. Hot. Wiggle me,
Yes.
jiggle me.
I've got jiggles.
No, it's hold on. Let's try this again. Now I'm wiggling and jiggling, baby.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All
I'm
right.
hitting record.
Get it.
And it
Good eye.
sounds. They just turned it off, but it sounded like they had the fucking tamp on my roof, and we're just
Oh,
up there. It goes again.
that's good. Yeah,
That's
because I
fine.
don't hear anything.
I don't hear shit.
All right, good. We got good jiggles.
Okay, that line read was a little excited, Mark. If
sorry.
you can tone it down.
I'm frustrated with all the I just like to come in. If I ever hit the lottery, my day will not be changed at all. I will hire a man to organize a room and have it ready to go when I come in here. Mics are ready. I just have to sit down and talk into it. I don't have to switch a thing. Everything is fine. Jeff, you look scared.
I think
Are
they're
you-
flattening my house.
They're flattening your house.
They might be.
Did you
That
pay
is
your
weird.
mortgage?
Fuck.
Is that what happens? You miss a month, and they go, "Well, not yours anymore."
They bring out a machine with a giant elephant foot and bring it down onto your roof.
Just stomp my
Oh.
house flat. God.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. So
Okay.
good.
All right, well, then
Yeah.
I'll quit. Let me know if you do hear anything crazy. But yeah, it's I guess the power of noise suppression technology. Thank you, Discord or whoever.
Yeah,
Yes.
listener, if you can hear something, make sure to call us, leave us a voicemail, and let us know if you can hear what's happened in the past episode. Give us a
And
It's like
call.
it's like one of those highlights magazines. Like, can you hear this? Do you see this back here? Does it seem different?
And it's just a yes or no question.
Yeah.
So, well, Mark, you're saying if you had won the lottery, you would hire basically an IT butler
Yeah. Mhm.
and to set up your things for you.
My life, nothing else would change in my life. I would have one employee, and that's all the things that would happen. He would sit around outside probably most of the time. I don't want to have a live-in IT guy. I only need him like once every other week, maybe.
So much downtime.
It's not bad.
He's just constantly pestering you, like, is your phone running okay? Any issues with the iPad?
And then I have to hire another guy to manage him to like give him some stuff to do because he's bothering me.
Next
What a
thing you know, you have a
waste.
live-in HR rep.
A waste of money.
Well, yeah, that would be. Yeah, if I won the lottery, it's just spent on services and nothing like new, nothing like not a new car, no nothing. Just don't have to clean up, don't have to mow the lawn, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what
Mhm.
luxury is.
Yeah.
Well, hi guys.
Hello.
What's going on?
And Steven, I haven't forgotten about Contact. I do want to come back to that because I enjoy that movie and I'm very excited to hear your thoughts about it. I just, formalities and whatnot. Hi, we're Mark, Steven, and Jeff. Hummy's VR Comedy is our podcast. Good to see you all.
Oh.
Glad you're listening. Welcome back to this week. That is this week that we are living in.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
right.
I think, well, my point was that I don't want to talk about Contact.
you don't want to
movie.
talk about it.
Oh, you brought it
No.
up again.
Okay, and
No.
this is the debate right here. It starts now. I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
No. We will. Can I know why? Can you? I won't. I won't pry any more than I just.
Defeating the purpose.
Mostly because it was a boner killer of a movie.
Oh, did you think it was something that it wasn't? Did you think it was an
yeah.
adult film and then hour in you're like, when are they gonna start blowing each other?
Contact. Scientists. Right, you gotta have some story before the porn begins, otherwise I'm not invested. You
That's
know?
not bad. A whole cinematic movie and then an extra 12 minutes at the end.
Right.
I wonder
Yep.
if any good movies have been made that way, where they like start out making a porno, and like they get it really invested into the lead up, and they're like, oh, well, just cut this part, and they end up like cutting all the sex out, so it's just like a regular movie. Like, this isn't half bad.
Yeah, you warn the audience before it begins. Like, look, if you enjoyed the movie, you can stop here. That's what Stephen King did in the Dark Tower series, right? At some point towards the end, he told the reader, he's like, look, just stop reading now. Don't,
Yeah.
if you like this so far, stop reading. Don't see what happens next.
Oh no!
And then it takes a turn, and you.
Was he
I wonder
right?
why he did that. Was he just like, look, I like the way I like this ending, but the reader's probably going to want more?
I'm not sure. I never got to that part.
Wow. Well, I never even started, so
Yeah, these are just things I've heard.
yeah, that's basically my life. Just everything that I say is something I heard.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, that's what news talking is.
Yeah.
You hear what the talkers talk about. What else can you do with it?
And then
Yeah.
you tell other people what you heard.
Right. Let's maybe we'll begin the podcast.
Okay,
now,
and
I
now,
think, yeah.
and it begins
Okay.
here.
Well, wait a minute. That's why information gets so twisted and turned. It's a big. This whole world is one big game of telephone.
You might be onto something. Yeah.
Is
I
this
think
true?
so. You start saying something that the news talker, oh, what's that science? And they heard, and then they go, oh, this is what they said, and then you get it from, one of your parents, and they misheard a word, and they go, really? I don't think that. Wow, that happened. And they go, yeah. And then you tell someone, and they go, that. Oh, wow. Everyone just believes what everyone says, and once it comes back around the world, they go, that's not what it was at all. You missed the whole fucking point.
I disagree. I have some very trustworthy Facebook news groups that I will link you to that
Sure.
I reference quite a lot. Very smart
Oh.
people. They've done their own research. I don't want to know what websites they've done their own research at, or if they actually have, they can just tell me that they have. but I trust them.
Yeah.
I trust them. Good people, great people.
It's so funny. I had one guy shared something on, I forget what social media it was, but one of my friends shared something. He's like, you that someone else did, obviously, but he was like, your teacher used to hand you papers face down in class if you did really bad, but now you're just like calling your own shots on what you think's going on. It's just so funny, man.
I've got a word, like usual,
Yeah.
Yes.
since we're
Yeah,
here in the beginning.
let's hear something. Yeah.
And this, guys, I'm going to be honest. This word we may have done this word before. We've gotten to the point where I cannot remember all the words that we've done, and I have not gone through and like listed them all out.
Well, good news. I have not remembered any.
Great.
So this is new to me for sure.
This is all we got. We just forget our own stuff, then we can say all the same jokes, all the same words. It makes it very easy for us.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
This word is another phobia. It's known as aphenphosmphobia.
Aphenphosmphobia? Aphenphosmphobia.
I'm going to say it's the fear of Germans.
Oh, I
Does
see where
sound
you're
like a
getting
very
this
German
too.
word.
Yeah,
somehow.
it sounds German, and then phobia, fear of Germans. That's
Oh man. This sounds like it's like almost sounds like like fear of soda after you've drank it.
wait, whoa. You're fine with it. You drink it,
Then you quickly develop a fear.
then you go, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you drink it and you're like, wait a minute, someone, and you just hold your friend's arm. Someone tell me what I just drank, and they said, oh, you just drank soda, and they're like, oh. That's what that is.
And pronounce the word again, Hoffenpfaffen.
See, you're thinking of
Telephone.
Hasen, the duck or rabbit from Mighty Ducks. Hasen Pfeffer and Eggs, I think it was. One of the coaches. Somebody can correct me on this, my reference, but I'm pretty sure one of the coaches was always trying to get the players to eat Hasen Pfeffer and eggs or something.
Yes, yeah, and it was the German guy.
It was the German guy. So I think
Right, yeah, that's where it
from.
came from.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks.
It was closer to being right, Josh.
Fear of Germans or fear of having
soda.
drank soda.
Yes.
Man, who is closer? I maybe the soda, maybe very rough. But it's the fear of being touched.
Oh. Wow.
Well,
like
that could also be
emotionally-
known as a fear of Germans. They're very
can touch
touchy
you.
people.
They
No,
can
I don't know. Nothing. That's me backpedaling out of a terrible lead-in. I just couldn't. I don't know nothing.
And so it's fear of being touched, but I bring it up for a reason. This one has a purpose this week.
You got a massage?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No, are pigs flying or is hell freezing over or anything? No, I'm just making a stranger touch me. No, thank you. I will not.
Your fear is not the fear of being touched, just the fear of what others think about touching you.
That's right.
The fear of unsettling people or putting people off by making them touch me. Yeah. But I bring this one up because Norman Reedus, his character in Death Stranding, Sam Porter Bridges, has this condition. And I was reminded of this because I am playing it. Oh, the regular version? No, the director's cut that just came out last Friday on the new PS5 that I got that just arrived Friday, just in time. A true Christmas miracle.
Congratulations, Jeff, on your PS5.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you for the people at Twitch who donated.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you very much. I bring this all up to say thank you to them because now it is real. I didn't think it was going to happen. I mean, obviously, I knew that they had very nicely donated the money. I didn't think I was going to get the PlayStation in time, but because of them, I did. And I'm very grateful and thankful and excited. I've been streaming it, playing it all weekend. And I honestly want to just get through this podcast so I can go back to streaming it and playing it. Like, that's all I can. I'm immediately back in and as addicted to it as I was before.
Amazing. Well, I
Oh
mean, if you
my.
want to, you can go ahead and start playing it, and Steven and I will
Yeah, we'll
just
just
I'll just
finish this
zone
up
out.
here.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, go ahead. So, Steven,
I'll hang out.
okay, all right. We'll make it quick. We'll do an hour really quick.
Just a tight one.
Yeah.
But also the PS5 is very cool itself. The PS5 itself is pretty neat. So far it's very pretty. You know, nothing crazy, but the big thing is the controller. Like, honestly, I think that's the biggest difference. Because obviously, new console, it's going to look prettier, but it still does the same thing. But the new controller is the neat part because it has haptic feedback on the L2 and R2.
Now explain what that is.
I don't know what it is, but I know what it does. That, like, in certain situations, depending on what's happening on the game, the triggers get harder or more difficult to pull down. And then Austin was telling me about one game that he's playing where, like, the gun can jam. So, like, when you go to pull the trigger, when the gun's jammed, the trigger just won't pull.
Shit. That is cool.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
And then, like, all sorts of, like, so in the game, in Death Stranding, like, you know, you can pee. Obviously, it's a big mechanic of the game. When you're holding down the P
Get
trigger.
out of here. Are you going to say that there's a cord coming out of the PS5 controller going into your dick hole so you can feel the piss?
You feel the piss?
Ah, get out of here.
Wow. I am so glad we have gone completely full circle and now we have games that have to manage everyday life problems. You know, things jamming, you got to take a bathroom break. Isn't that the point of video games? Like, I just want to play this game with no
Get away from
problems.
life.
I just want to
Well,
escape.
What's next? Are you going to get a bill for your mortgage and have to get a job in
What's
your
next?
game? And then,
Yeah, right. Again, this topic has come up because that technology exists. Every now and then I go on Steam, I look at the latest VR game so I can research stuff for us to do. And one came up, you know, if you turn your adult filter off, there's a game that came out recently called Sex with the Devil or something like that. It's a VR demon fucking game. All right.
wow.
Now, you take this new haptic technology.
So you're playing it, and what about it?
Well, I think this is a great idea. Take this haptic technology, you know, you get a USB, you know, take a string and attach it to your dick hole, you know.
You're
They
right about the
they
whole
already
operation.
have those.
Yeah, it already exists.
They already have those where they have just essentially a suck machine.
I know we talked about this a long time ago, but
Yeah,
And probably recently.
yeah.
but it's real.
I'm just saying, Jeff, can we start a new campaign on Twitch? A new fund?
Say, guys, we need 3 of these things. We're not sharing them.
We need a haptic dick feedback.
Can you do multiplayer and be like one on one side,
know.
one on the other side, and then you're like 2 lumberjacks trying to saw down a tree, going back and forth?
I brought this idea up to you guys before, but there's a lot of adult VR content out there. I personally think that we should start a P Hub channel and start reviewing this adult VR content too.
That's not bad. That's not a bad idea.
I mean, it's.
I'm happy to literally cuck on here. Like, I'm not getting in there with you guys, but do a 1 player feel it out, excuse the
Literally.
pun, but and then we review it on our P Hub channel.
You know, that's an idea.
Look, if people are out there fucking demons, are we that bad if we do it?
No, we're just simply viewing someone's art that they made. But I can't afford this shit. I mean, maybe if I
Started a campaign.
I'll think about, maybe cutting back on some things here, and
He hasn't eaten lunch. You're gonna put that. You won't even have the strength to lift and put that thing on your junk. You're so malnourished, skipping meals.
So
I'm interested. Yeah, if YouTube allowed that kind of stuff, sure. Why
Hey.
not? I think it would be funny.
YouTube's not the only platform out there. We can put
Oh.
videos on a lot of other places.
Okay.
Dude, is this how we do our OnlyFans? Is this the start of our OnlyFans?
We
might
actually make
be.
an adult VR OnlyFans channel.
Ooh, boy.
That's what it is.
It's not bad.
Okay.
You're hearing it first here. Breaking news, this just in.
Breaking news. By
We'll
the time this gets around,
Cut the podcast.
it'll be
right here.
misinformation.
Yeah, exactly.
Something about a string and a deck hole or something. I don't know what.
One guy stands erect at the end near the wall. The other one takes a string with a ring and tries to hook it on. I don't know.
So, all that to say, PS5 is amazing. I love Death Stranding. I can't wait to keep playing it. I am blown away that people want to come and hang out while I'm playing it, and I will stop talking about it now. Thank you all very much.
Speaking of being blown, this OnlyFans has really got some legs, I think.
I think it could.
I think so. Yeah.
I can't do it. You guys know I'm off of that, but you guys go and run with it. Well, I guess now that we're doing an OnlyFans, I might have to reconsider if it's for this. I think I maybe get a pass.
I mean, it's work.
It's work.
Okay.
Well, now after all of that talk, we were sent a thing from somebody
Oh, look at this. What happened here?
from Heretic Parfum.
Huh.
I've already cut all the tape and everything to make it as easy as possible to open. We got this at our post office box. I wanted to open it here on the podcast so we can figure out what it is, who it's from, and say thank you to them.
Oh.
Ooh, this is like crinkle cut. This is new to me. I think it's just like paper recycled, but it feels like crinkle cut. Sorry, nobody. That's probably the least exciting thing about this.
Yeah.
The packaging. I am either a young child or a cat.
Or both. You can be both.
Yes.
There's gonna be great audio. This is good audio for our listeners here. Try it on their commute.
Oh, guys.
What?
Oh, Ori. Okay, so Ori Cather, Ariana, and Drew came in to chat on Twitch the other night. Said it was a candle, but this, and we were joking about it. I was like, aha, it's one of the Gwyneth Paltrow candles.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, is
What
it
is this?
that?
Let me see if it'll focus. I'm holding up the camera, showing Mark and Steven. It's a little package that says, "This smells like my vagina."
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
It is one of her candles.
Yeah, it's a collabo joint, Goop X Heretic.
Wait, a collab? So it's like two people's vaginas?
I guess so, and I think that's bad for your pH balance. I don't think you're supposed to do that. That
Yeah, it's too acidic or
Yeah.
something.
I'll take a whiff.
So
I'm a
You
wild
got one of
motherfucker.
the
I'll
candles. Can you
Oh,
whip
man.
it live? Can you?
Oh my god. Well, also, can we light that and then Steven does the OnlyFans VR version and then it's like a smell and see?
This is all the senses right here. We get this and one of those machines and the
Mhm.
VR headset. You're in there, baby.
All right. Can you light that and smell it so we can see
Oh,
your
boy.
reaction live
Yeah,
on
please.
television?
It's a vial.
Oh,
And I'm not saying
what
like
the
it's
fuck?
What is this?
I'm not saying like it's vile or crude or crass or like this is a literal vial of guys, I don't want to say this, but is this pussy juice?
It's a
Ah,
liquid
I can't believe I
vial?
said
What?
that. Yeah, it's
looks like a normal Saturday night to me,
So
right?
it's a scented. It's a
High five,
scented
bro.
vial. And what do you pour that on the candle?
I think you pour it on anything.
Whoa. Wait, so that's the only thing that's in there?
So there's that, and then there's this, which I'm honestly terrified of. It is just a sealed, teeny, completely unmarked, like a little bit larger than
What is that?
Oh, dude.
It's a black bag that's sealed. Nothing on it.
Yeah,
You can't see
completely
through it.
sealed, no lettering.
By the way, that box that came okay, I'm an idiot. That came into a discreet package. I was like, did that because other people if they see the thing, they'd be like, you were in pussy juice?
What are you doing? What are you doing over there, huh?
You're doing the same thing I'm doing.
My guy, what scent do you get?
So I got sent workout.
Can you? All right. Wow.
Here we go.
You're opening the
Oh,
box.
you know
now,
what?
Is this
I
correct?
can't see Jeff's face because of but that's okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like a ballpoint. Oh god, it's like it's like a ballpoint, giant ballpoint pen applicator in the vial. Ugh, applicator. There's so many.
Wait a fucking minute here.
I'm
So
smelling it. Smells like perfume.
smells like
Smells like
perfume.
Perfume.
Yeah, flowery.
You know what? By the way, if someone wanted to smell and I said this is what my dick smells like, I would pump it full of goodness too, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Who?
You wouldn't be like, this is what my actual dick smells like.
Let me wring out these hockey socks into a jar and then.
Right. The name of that is that's just the name of the scent.
Right.
It is not actually what it is.
Correct.
Look at that. See, they fooled everybody. They got their attention,
That's right.
and it's not that.
That's what it's all
actually
about.
Genius.
It's just the name of the perfume.
Right. All right. Do we figure out what's in in this one?
You got to figure it out. Maybe the two go together.
What's in the black bag?
Oh,
Maybe
and Gwyneth Paltrow was in 7.
Oh my God.
What's happening?
I thought
This
you were
is the-
making a what's in the box reference. No? Okay. I'll keep
So So what's the name of the scent again? It says this smells like my vagina.
This smells like my vagina. Roll on
This-
perfume. So I guess you just take this pussy pen and draw it like on your
And you
back of
just
your
roll it
wrist
on.
and your
Okay.
neck. Sorry for the delay. This is a really well sealed bag here.
No, there's something important in there.
Whew.
What is it?
Okay.
Is it a pussy? Is it her pussy? It's just only one customer gets it.
And everybody, we're this episode has just gone off the rail. This is a very dirty, horny episode, and we don't.
Yeah, that's true.
This is not who we are. We're not normally. We're not like.
We're not
this.
these people.
No, this ain't us. We're already doing the apology video.
In the same, but we're so progressive that we do the apology in the same video that we believe to be.
Well, and we're saving time. We know that this is going to get us in trouble, so let's just go ahead and put the apology out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
This says, and my brain filled in the gap. This is a very teeny vial applicator. It says dirty vanilla.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's a smaller vial.
It's a smaller
Eh,
vial. This has a little pump. Tss,
Oh, so it like sprays?
Yep.
Yeah, look at that.
little
Mm.
mist.
A misty spray called Dirty Vanilla.
And it just has that kind of alcohol-y, chemical perfume smell to it. And a little vanilla. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but it's just
Right.
smells like any sort of perfume, potpourri type stuff.
And that was in the black bag?
This is what was in the little black bag, yes.
Wow.
Okay. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is fascinating. Because, I know we did talk about the goop candles a long time ago.
Right. In the bath water of people selling things that are,
Yeah, and we're getting a first look at what this actually is.
Yeah.
great.
Huh.
Hell yeah.
I've gone blurry. Did I accidentally just spritz my camera with pea juice?
I think it looks
Oh, there it goes.
fine.
I think it took a second focus. Well, Ariana and Drew, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. That was exciting.
Thanks for sending us that experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I hope to get over there and sniff that.
Right. So do you think is that misleading people then?
So all right, let's reverse it like what you guys were just talking about. Reverse it and we'll reference it in terms of genitals that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I was a single guy and dating and I sent this to somebody, like this is what my taint smells like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it was like super, yeah, is that wrong? Is that false advertising?
I don't think so. I think you say the thing that gets the buzz generated. Like what? Like that's the name of the fragrance? And then you go, yeah, it's not actually it. It's just the name. And then people are like, I gotta know what it smells like.
Right. Is it some sort of weird Pavlovian marketing where they're seeing this and every time they put it on, they're reading the label that says this smells like my vagina.
Mm,
So every time they smell the smell, which is your strongest sense memory, they're thinking about that person's vagina.
right.
This is genius. I mean, I think it's
Yeah. I know it
It
is
is.
genius.
for single people or for people that are trying to get their area out there more. This is brilliant. I
Yeah.
So they're selling it to women and men, right? And wow. Interesting. So yeah, so then like do you come out with a bonus scent like we were saying earlier and then
Boner scent.
call it like this is what my actual fucking vagina smells like?
Yeah. It's called Seriously. Period. This is what my capital F this.
And it is still just a perfume. It doesn't have anything to do with
Right.
bodily
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
You can do
Okay,
that.
we've been on a few dates. This is what it smells like.
It's like they got the joke out. They made their money already. It's not going to work again. It really won't work again, will it?
Let me ask you this. Let's say it's okay. How would you even extract that smell? I mean, she would have to be hooked up to some sort of like cow udder machine suction, right? That you put it on there and she goes in there for like 20 minutes and just a vacuum cleaner hose goes on the end of the suction.
I mean, I think there's so many like flavor and scent scientists. You can what is the term when you make something, make it out. They can come up with a formula for this. I don't think they're having to harvest it from the source.
Right. But hypothetically, if she wanted to say, I want it to be my scent, I think you would just take they would have that smell, the vagina smell, and then add in her personal, pheromones?
I have no idea.
No, I don't either. This is
I think
you're
the
above my pay
pheromones,
grade.
the smell that's like unique to you. Like, you know how some people have a smell and whether you realize it or not. So they have their unique pheromones. Maybe they do sweat it into a little bottle of, put it on a hamster wheel, and all the sweat is going underneath the hamster wheel. They take that sweat, they combine it with the vagina scent that they had, and they're like, this is as close as it gets.
But if it's we can't smell that smell, right? So like this is a product for like dogs or something. They can identify
right. Yeah.
a certain smell. We can't. All right.
Some dogs get afraid when you leave them alone at the house. You just spray some of that vagina smell on the couch, and they'll just cozy up and hang out.
Well,
Interesting.
I didn't know. I honestly didn't know that that's what the candle was going to be, and I had another topic to bring up.
Please do it. Oh my God! Is it connected?
It's connected. And I really didn't mean for this to be such a horny episode.
Universe, man! I swear to God.
Bring it on me, universe. What's next?
Make me hard.
It's one of the favorite things that I've seen. Are you guys familiar with the term soaking?
Oh boy, oh boy! I learned about this yesterday.
Yeah, we saw the same thing
because of some video, right?
We saw the same.
Post?
Yeah.
What did you see? Go ahead and describe it.
Yeah, I don't know what soaking is.
Okay, there's a group of people that, because of their beliefs, for whatever they may be, that they think that having sex before they're married is wrong. Fine, whatever, that's their beliefs. But they believe that to get around that, if you just put the P in the V without all the repeated in and out motion, you just let it sit there and marinate, that's okay.
Okay, I have heard of this. Yeah, forgot that that's the term.
That is soaking. Now, have you heard of jump humping?
Fuck. No.
Jump humping is when you and another person are soaking, you're letting all your parts marinate. And because you performing the repeated in and out is inappropriate or not allowed by your beliefs. But say that you have somebody on top of the bed that you're on, a third person jumping, like how you used to like double bounce somebody on a trampoline.
They're doing the work.
They're doing the work. So you're not doing anything wrong. You're just there being bounced.
Oh my fucking God. Why don't you just soak and then get in a car accident? What the fuck is that called? You're soaking, you get in a car accident. I didn't do anything. I was just in the back. They fucking rear-ended me, and now I came. That's how that fucking works.
Explaining to like a police officer why there's a cum in this accident.
And he's like, I really just need to know who hit who first. And you're like, no, let me tell you from the start again. I'm back there with my girlfriend. You know what soaking is. We're soaking, get hit, I come, end of story. And he's like, so for insurance purposes. And he's like, I don't think you're listening.
Just make sure on your accident you report that we weren't having sex.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what do we think about this? First of all, let's tackle one thing at a time. Soaking. First of all, I believe it's some sort of sensei discipline to just soak.
You know what? I'm actually gonna hang on. I'm gonna look
because
up the
if you're
of sex.
Okay.
That's
good.
Yeah, I'm on this. Go ahead.
That's interesting. So if you're soaking, right, you just leave it in and no movement. I mean, do you just start talking about your day at that point?
I guess. I don't.
You're just like, okay,
Yeah.
this feels good. Yeah, it does.
Some weather we're having.
So I was thinking where we should go for dinner. Yeah, I think that's some sort of like sensei discipline to be able to go in and stay.
Yeah.
Is that might be a person that you would want in your life
That's
to have discipline to listen and obey the rules.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
yes, Stephen, you raised your hand. You had a question.
No, yeah, I'm looking up sex, and then it says C, sexual intercourse, C, coitus, C, all these. Trying to figure out what it is. It's the insertion of the penis into
2
the
words of the
vagina.
day, by the way.
All right, well, hang on. Sexual intercourse, according to this definition, is insertion of the penis into the vagina followed by orgasm.
So
So, are you not?
if you sit in there and
The
you
insertion is the insertion sex? According to this, it is, but then it says followed by orgasm. So, does that mean if you don't come, it's not sex? What is this? What's happening?
wow. Yeah, see the word telephone coming back in. We've all been
Yeah.
told that you go in and out. That's that you're doing sex. But if it's in order to come, then I think there's a lot of women out there that have never had sex.
Right? Yeah. Can they lower
More
their-
men are having sex than women for sure.
So, I guess this is where it gets hilarious to me.
Mhm.
Is okay. So there is some confusion. Technically, it seems like on the definition, and then socially, what an agreed definition of what sex is. But like, I feel like as a whole, like everybody would kind of agree that
In a hole.
in a whole that putting A into B, that's sex.
Yeah.
That's sex. Like,
yeah. So soaking is
Well,
sex.
It's like putting I think their argument is like if you put a key into a lock but you don't turn it, you don't unlock the door.
So if
know
I
what I mean?
just stabbed you and then left the knife in there and ran, I didn't commit a crime. I didn't stab
Yeah.
you.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I think they're doing sex, just not the part B.
Yeah.
But they're
I
still
just-
doing it.
Sorry, Jeff. I interrupted you, man.
No,
Sorry.
no. Just the whole so the ability, like the mental gymnastics to say this is okay.
Mm-hmm.
These other add these couple extra steps. Like if you've gone that far, you've done it.
Yeah.
But to be like, no, we found a technicality here. We circumvented these rules.
Yeah.
And then getting a third person, that's a threesome at that point. You're involving a third person now for jump humping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's more than
Way more
most
work.
people will ever.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't. First of all, I wouldn't want to involve anybody else. But I don't think I have friends at that point that I could be like, hey, dude, Rebecca's coming over, and I think tonight's the night where I could possibly soak. And my friends would be like, I'm sorry, you what?
Come again?
I would have to explain soaking to them. And then they would be like, wow, that's crazy. I've never heard of that. And then be like, but I'm going to get under a mattress and I need you to jump on it. Is he just like a gargoyle up there? And he's like, pretend I'm not here. And he's just bouncing up and down. And then she was like, wow, that was really good. And then he goes, yeah, but he didn't do anything. I did all the jumping. And so now she's into the guy who has doing the jumping because he did all the work. Right? So she knows how he fucks, not how that simp fucks. Do you know what I mean? Like, now she's into the guy who's doing the jumping on top because the middle guy didn't do anything. He just laid there.
Right.
Now she starts dating the jumper.
But I mean, who knows? He could just be a dead fish in the bed. You know,
which would be perfect because he soaks.
But is she also a dead fish?
She could be.
Yes, but that was the point. That was the point for her to be the dead fish, right? Because that's their loophole. She can't do anything.
There is also the poop hole loophole,
I've
which is
quite
not
familiar.
sex.
I mean, not that familiar, but I've heard.
Heard the term.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Loophole, loophole. Well, intercourse is in the vagina, and then if you do it in the butt, it doesn't count.
I
And
just
to that, I say, where are you?
I love the idea. I love the idea so much of these people coming up with these workarounds for this, because these seem like, for their beliefs, it's a very big deal to not break these rules.
Right.
But then the thought that they have, they could go to like the bosses or like the governing body of their beliefs and be like, Actually,
Right.
um, we
Yeah, is
didn't."
there like a lawyer somewhere
Right.
that's
My
helping?
my client,
Where's God's lawyer?
there was no sex. It was just the once and done. They just laid there and they played Pokemon.
Like, oh, what the hell's that noise? Ah, jumping.
I also like the fact that some guy could potentially live a 90-year-old life, and he goes to wherever he goes, and then the judge goes, "Hey, remember that time you were 18?" And you go, "What? So long ago? I'm 90. I lived a full life. I got married. I had kids. Like, but remember that time you dated this one girl when you were 18, and you had your friend jump on your bed?" And then everyone who's waiting to get who is also dead, like waiting to get their sense, they're like peeking around this guy, like, "You did what?" Like, it's like nothing. You have to be so loud up there, you know? Like everyone's in the with the, not the jury, the audience. What is it? They're like waiting, and they're like,
Mhm.
"The fuck?" Okay. Guy was jumping out. You had a friend jumping down up your back.
The other possibility is that this is a totally false, made up internet thing, because the only evidence that
Mm.
we have of this is a TikTok video, and somebody, put the text on it that this is explaining that this is what was happening.
That would be interesting. Okay. Here's
This
a
could
good
all
here's a
be
good
this could all be fake, which is also hilarious. But I don't want to say that all these people are doing this thing that doesn't actually
Mhm.
exist, because then we're no better than the parents that, like, when we were kids, they were like, "Oh my god, are you kids going to rainbow parties or whatever it is?" Like, all these
Oh
things that the
yeah.
news was telling them that weren't actually happening.
Uh-huh.
Like, none of that shit was
Okay.
actually happening. But the news got wind of it, and then our dumb parents heard it and were like, "Oh, watch out for this," or, "I heard that all you kids are doing this." And it's like, no,
Mhm.
that nobody actually does that.
Have you been to Urban Dictionary today? It's the number one trending thing.
Is it really?
Jump hump. Yep.
Wow. We're really on the pulse of things around here.
Jump hump, next level up from Mormon dick soak. Um, so it's, yeah,
Well,
very, very timely. Very
would you
timely.
I would say that the population, if I had to guess how many people soaked or jump hump have ever in their life, I would say it's 0.0001.
Right.
If
right,
it is a real thing.
right.
So, we'll never know, honestly, because I would like
Yeah.
to say, I would like to meet this person or have them on the podcast, ask them more questions, whatever. But they might lie to just say, "Oh, yeah, I have." I guess I got to see it to believe it.
Can you imagine being conceived from a jump hump? Being the product of a jump hump?
Wow.
Hmm.
And they don't drink caffeine even, so like it's a two stone cold sober people.
Oh,
So
man. Yeah, I'd have to be really blown out to try anything of that sort of. I couldn't. I don't think there's enough of a thing to deaden my nerves to be like totally doing this.
why, like, Jeff, in a couple of videos ago, we talked about the Dutch rudder and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Why can't you know, a missionary position deal type happen? Why can't the jumper just be some hands that jiggles the guy back and forth behind him?
Right.
Would
Like
that be the same thing?
that's what the truth of it all I don't really care about. The absurdity of all of these images, that's what I love. Like, yeah, why not? Like, and like the hypotheticals of, yeah, just get your friend to like grab your overalls by the back and like just slam you into the like is that allowed? Would shove humping be a thing too? Is that okay?
Well, um, I think it would be okay, but it sounds like, dude, if I'm the soaker or if I'm the soakist, I don't know how they're referred to, but if I'm the soakist and I would prefer a little bit more privacy, so putting that like in our own private world would be nice instead of of her looking up and seeing some other guy looking like he's trying to rob me.
Over his shoulder.
Just moving me back and forth, and now you got two intimate people, and then you got the one guy peeking out from behind, making sure like you want it. Like, is it good, or should I go up more, or
It quickly just turns into that Who's Line bit where you
No.
stick your arms, the other
yeah,
person stand behind them.
That's right. Yeah. I think what happens, I think the way this has to work is the guy that's doing the shaking has to be dressed in a green suit, and the girl has to be looking at a monitor of the green keyed out.
There you go.
So
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah. There's technology can fill the gap here, I feel like. And this is
Yeah.
going to be our first video on our new Pornhub channel or
Great.
OnlyFans.
can't wait.
yeah, the video will just look like someone's being shoved into someone else.
Could you, or it's just
And
a glory hole, but a hand comes through it and just grabs the back of your pants, and shakes you. You never see the third person.
yeah, then people are they're gonna be skeptical. They're gonna be like, "This isn't real. I don't see a third person. It's his own hand. This isn't a real thing."
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ghost fucking. Yep. You can watch that type of porn because it's someone else doing it. This is a production.
yeah.
These people aren't having sex. This is not porn. This is
It's a great point.
yeah.
So, again, everybody, we didn't mean for this to be such a horny episode. It's just the
Yeah.
way the universe works. We got this candle perfume, and I had to, no pun intended, but jump on this jump humping thing. It was just so timely and in my mind.
Yeah. Man, I don't yeah, I can't imagine a scenario where that would I don't know if I believe in anything that much.
Well, and then like I feel I feel bad for the people. Just have sex. Like just have sex and then say you're sorry. Like that's so much better.
Yeah,
and, like,
forgiveness is a
easily-
huge thing. That's like the
easy to-
main thing.
Yeah, I think so. To deal with than like this weird, like bizarro.
Jeff, weren't the other day we were talking about strangers on a train, right?
Yes.
Yeah, why can't these strangers who want to kill each other's victims, they meet, they go to the victim's place they want to kill, and the one guy takes the other guy's hand and stabs the person. It's like a Dutch rudder murder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Police come, hey, did you kill your wife? No, I
Nope.
did not. Lie
This-
detector, fucking nothing moves on it. Yeah.
Man, is there something there? Is the Dutch rudder and strangers on a train? And the joke that the stranger is when you sit on your hand and then do it because it feels like somebody else.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I think there's something there. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure that out. But I feel like this is going to birth a very specific niche of adult video where there's just people, real people as marionettes being controlled by other people. And like this is okay because they're not actually doing it. These other people are
Yeah.
controlling them.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
strangers. That's Strangers on a Train Wreck, the new movie.
Wow.
And then if you're wearing, you know, one of the things, you're not, I mean, technically you're not touching the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why not go with that technicality?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, why not just lay down a complete rubber sheet, and then you just hump the one side of the rubber sheet.
Right.
You're not touching at all. There's rubber in between, or lambskin, whatever sheets you got laying around.
Depending on your allergies.
Right. And now you're not touching them at all. You're just humping a rubber sheet.
That's what I love about this so much. Like, is there a group of people? Like, is there a message board somewhere where they're like spitballing these ideas?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you know, what is okay, what is not okay? Like, what can we do? We got to test this stuff out. We got to send this down to R&D and see if it's, and then run it by legal and make sure it's okay with them.
Right.
I love. I don't mean to poo-poo anybody's beliefs or anything like
No.
that. That's not what
Yeah.
this is about. It's just the absurdity of this, of how you end up making this decision and thinking that this falls in the rules. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Right, because let's say it was an actual court case, and was sex involved? Well,
Well,
that's debatable.
mhm.
We do have, speaking of debatable,
Oh yeah.
one debate topic.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder.
keep
Let me
smelling
scroll
my
up to make sure I
hands.
get this right here. Okay. Who wants to be for? Who wants to be against?
I don't think we get to choose. I think that's
Did they say?
Mm, Deadpool still? Are you still there? Do you want to pick?
If where is it? Obviously, you can edit this out, Jeff. Where is it? Because I haven't moderated. I can assign but
Sure. Let's do.
was it in the podcast Discord or the Hum for You?
It was a while back, but I can't remember where it goes. But you
Okay.
can just pick for and against, and then I'll say what the topic is.
Okay. Jeff.
against.
Okay.
All right. So what? I'm for.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, and then I will lead the moderation.
Okay. So the topic is: was Princess Peach getting captured for attention?
Ooh, great.
So original
you.
Mario and
Every Mario.
Right.
This girl. I mean, Mario. Well, I don't want to talk about it all because I'm the moderator. Thank you guys for joining us today.
yeah, and
We have a hot debate topic. Very, very touchy. People don't. I mean, you walk down the street. People are for and against. People fight over this topic. It's really dividing the country. And thank you, Stephen. You're pro this topic. Jeff, you're anti this topic. Was Princess Peach getting captured for attention? Jeff, let's start with you. Why are you so opposed to this, and what are the reasons?
Thank you for having me. I think it's obvious. I do not believe. I know that Princess Peach was not being captured on purpose. because she was in fact working with Bowser to trap Mario. She knew her attraction level and how attracted Mario was to her, and how devoted and willing he was to come protect her, that she was never actually in any danger. She was just there baiting him to come into those castles, many different castles, to come get her, and then waiting in the wings, just like a Craigslist hookup gone wrong. Boom, the boyfriend pops out from behind him, Bowser, beats him over the head, and steals his wallet. It was a simple plan. They were going to hope to do this time and time again, Mario and then Luigi. I think it happened to Toad a few times.
Wow. Okay, that's a hot take I haven't heard before. So you, just for clarification, we don't want one big telephone game happening around the world. Just for clarification, he was tricking Mario into coming after him to beat the shit out of him.
Correct. Peach
Great.
was baiting Mario into coming into dangerous situations in the hopes of stealing that sweet, sweet plumber cash.
Okay. A lot of gold coins, and so Peach eventually spent more time with Bowser than Mario did, I believe. Okay, great. Steven, you're here saying that it was absolutely that Peach was doing this all for attention. What do you think? I mean, what kind of evidence is there?
Yeah, excuse me, I'm frantically taking notes here. If you ask me, Jeff's theory here about the robbery baiting counts as attention. I don't want to bring some sort of workaround into this like soaking does, but I think this was all for attention. Absolutely. I mean, you look at the worlds. 8 worlds. 8 worlds just in the first Mario. What's that classic line we all hear from her? Or from Toad at the end? I'm sorry, but the princess is in another castle. The information that Mario gets is a big test, right? She wants to know the lengths that he'll go to rescue her. I mean, should I name the ways? He's got to go through the what? Hang on a second. Honestly, is the first enemy called a Goomba? Is that right?
Yes,
I think they are.
And that's weird. Okay as long as you're referring to
that is
one of those creatures.
That's really weird. Okay. Okay. Wow. Times change. So he's jumping over mad bullets. I'm not talking about mini bullets, but actual angry bullets. Clouds that fish, turtles, gaps, pipes, trying to get coins, and jumping on the flag as high as he can, just for what?
Disrespectful.
For what? Only to go into a castle with a string of fireballs somehow chained together. What does that mean? And what kind of man would do this over and over again? A simp, I tell you. I don't know if that's allowed, but
okay. I think your time is up. I'm a little confused on where this argument's going.
Me too.
Now, as a moderator,
as a debater, also the same.
Is Peach the one that's doing it for attention, or Mario now? Maybe
is there a way to break this down into a Can that be a question that can be debated for or against?
Princess Peach
Mm-hmm.
is getting captured for attention.
For attention. So Princess Peach is getting captured for attention.
But that's a yes or no question.
That's what we're here to debate about. Is it a yes or no question?
Okay.
Right.
No.
All right. Now we have a debate.
Is
Yeah.
she doing it? What? Okay. Last minute for both of you. Very quickly, I'm going to go back to Jeff for this one. Jeff, how is this not? How is this not? How is she not doing this for attention?
Thank you. Great question, Mark. And you're doing a great job. All the other debates that you've hosted have been wonderful. I love
Thank
your
you.
work. You're the best. You're way better than Wolf Blitzer. I can't stand it when he does this. He always, I feel like you can see him spitting on the mic. He gets so mad. And that one time they had Jim Cramer host these things, that just turned into a mess. He was furious. That vein was popping out of his head, and his sleeves were rolled up so high that he turned his button-up shirt into a tank top. It was so distracting. It took away from the issues.
Great point, Jeff.
Thank
Stephen, you're in it.
We're being distracted from the issue here. It's quite simple. Look at all the Mario games that have been made. You know, same issue. We all make fun of the whole Taken thing, right? Who do we blame? Who do we blame in these movies? Is it Liam Neeson? No, we don't blame him. We blame his kid that gets kidnapped over and over again. You think a lesson would be learned once, twice, 3 times.
A lady.
But to me, it's quite clear. It's for the attention. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that minute, gentlemen. I just want to say, concluding this, that you both have failed.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
Neither, and in fact, I have failed you as a moderator. I think
that's also true.
I think I'm just gonna put my lapel and earbud down, and I'm gonna walk away.
Well,
And
let me ask you something, moderator. Do you, if Princess Peach was not doing this for attention or for attention, then what was happening?
I think I view this, I believe, as a true gaming perspective, is that Princess Peach got that thick peach dough.
Is this where the emoji comes from?
Yes, exactly.
Wow, history, folks.
So, anyone's gonna want to lock that down. Mario hasn't put a ring on it yet. Bowser's like, I'll show you a good time. And then it's the classic case of you want what you don't have. She isn't around anymore. Mario chases that. They get back together. And he's like, oh, thank God I got you. But, it's just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And he can't lock it down. So, he's very non-committal. And then Luigi's over here going, guys, you've been dating for how many decades? Just do it, at this point.
Okay. So there's some back and forth. Sometimes she was, sometimes she wasn't. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. So
this is Mark Brady, Stephen Brady, and Jeff Brady signing off.
I'll edit that out.
Yeah. Why are we editing that out?
Don't use my real name on the internet. Everybody knows.
Oh,
that's-
okay,
that's-
okay.
Oh
we'll
yeah.
edit that out.
Whoops. Sorry.
No,
I'll
I'm just
bleep
kidding.
it.
I'm
I'll
just-
bleep it.
Uh, a confusing question or a confusing debate, but I think we've made it clear.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm going to debate the point that we did not make it clear. I want to go
I
on
won't debate
record.
that with you. I won't debate that. I think that's cut and dried.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's something.
It is.
So you
something
think,
that we've
okay,
done.
wow. So maybe Peach, maybe Bowser didn't capture her. Maybe Bowser was dragged, and then somebody took Bowser's hand and grabbed Peach and dragged Bowser away, and then it was like a sort of some sort of soaking kidnap thing happening.
Yeah, Bowser's over here. He's like, why is everyone mad at me? I didn't do anything. Some guy took my hand, and then 5 other guys each controlled a finger to grab her.
I think she was brought to the cat. Yeah, you know what? Who knows?
Well, thank goodness that we'll be able to get Chris Pratt to voice all this for us and solve this age-old debate.
Jeez.
In 2022, I believe.
Is it okay?
I think it's.
I'm sorry. I do have a 2 o'clock call, and I have to get
Yeah.
little ready for it.
I've
Yep,
got
all
some
right.
packages I've got to get delivered, so it's fine. I got to go too. I understand what you mean, but thank you everybody for listening,
Okay.
for hanging out. Ariana and Drew, I will find some smaller vials to divvy this up and share this with the guys.
Great. Great.
This,
You know what? Just let me smell your wherever you put it.
You smell my fingers?
Yep, and then that'll be good for me, and you can keep that.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and thank you everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of your day and a great week. And if you're bored, come catch me on Twitch. I'll be delivering packages for the rest of my life. So,
All right, guys.
All right.
bye.
See you guys later.
Thanks.